16 application. So I'm doing this video to share to you how to make use of this worksheet. So this worksheet will aid you in generating the amortization schedule for the lease liability and the depreciation schedule for the right of use asset. Now the green shaded cells, these are the cells wherein you need to input or encode the information. Other color shaded cells like this one is just for highlighting. So where do we get the info? Most of the info that we will be encoding here are from the lease contract, or in the case of the discount rate, which is usually the lessor's implicit rate na hindi siya readily available. That's less is borrowing rate. So, which is from the bank code. So, let's encode the information. For the lease term, let's say it's for 4 years. As you can see, the monthly lease term is updated automatically. Let's assume a 12% discount rate annual. So the monthly will be 1%. And let's assume that the monthly lease payment is 100. This is the examples here are taken from the examples given by Sir Jekyll on one of his seminars with AIT. So I was really inspired by his explanation. So at any rate, so let's just assume for the time being that there is no escalation rate and there is no so we don't need an escalation frequency in months. Now the lease term date, we need this one for our schedule. Let's assume that we will start the lease at January 1, 2019. So as you can see, the present value is automatically computed here because in Excel there is already a formula which computes the net present value. If you scroll down, you will be able to see that the amortization schedule is already generated and the right of use asset schedule is also generated. Now, here, if you will be encoding the journal entries at the beginning or inception of the lease agreement, then your journal entry would be a debit to RUA amounting to the net present value and a credit to lease liability amounting to the net present value as well. And then at the end of the year, you will have to record the depreciation expense and the interest expense and so on and so forth. For assuming that we did not record it on the inception of the lease, so at the end of the year, we will just have a compound entry. So we will debit the right of use asset and the depreciation expense and the interest expense and then the lease liabilities, credit to the lease liabilities, accumulated depreciation for the RUA and the rent expense. This is assuming that during the year 2019, there was an entry made for the rent payments. So which is a debit to rent expense and a credit to cash. Now, as you can see, this part here, this gives you the amounts on the financial statements at the end of the first year, which is December 31, 2019. So the right of use asset, which is net of the accumulated depreciation, is 2,000. If you will look at it here in the schedule that we have here, okay, so this is equal to that amount. See? And then the lease liability, which is 30,010.74 is also um, here. Is also taken from this part. See? Okay. So that's it. Now, assuming, so here there will be an escalation of 1% every 12 months. So here in the amortization, for the monthly payment, at the 13th month, since there is an escalation, it will already increase here. So automatically, every after 12 months, this one will increase. So you see, I have also incorporated that one for those whose lease have an escalation. So yun lang. Now this part, why I also included this one is that, for example, you want to know the balances of these accounts at a certain date. Now you can put it here. Let's say 12/31, 2022, 2021, 2020. Okay. So for this, you will see that it will give you the amount on that certain day. So for December 31, 2020, let's check if it's correct. Should be 19. So let's see here from RUA 12 31 2020. 21 2020 should be this one, ending RUA. Okay, so see, so that's it. So you don't, this is just, this part is just for the ease of not going through the amortization schedule. Now this, I hope that you can make use of this. Of course, this is not infallible. Walang nag-review ng formulas ko. So if you find any error, kindly message me or email me so I can work on it and then ma-change ko siya. Or if you want something na i-add mo para maayos pa yung aking what do you call this? As well as I also included here the computation of deferred tax asset. I think kaya nyo nang i-ano yan. So for the formulas, I did not protect any formula kung paano siya nakuha. So there is no protection here. So you can really pwede mong paglaruan yung Excel na to. So I hope if you need to know how to audit the formula, kung yung traceability ng formulas, how to do it, email me or send me a message so I can try to work out and teach you how to audit the formulas. Thank you.